don't Mexicans come here legally?
Right.
So,
Right. That question only makes sense if you understand how the system is actually designed.
Right.
There is no real line for poor Mexicans or Latin Americans.
Right.
The only real lines that exist are for the already wealthy,
Right.
for people with U.S. citizen family members who can petition them,
Mm-hmm.
or for those with elite education, specialized training, or corporate sponsorship.
Yeah, right.
If you are poor,
Right.
if you are indigenous, rural, working class, there is almost no legal pathway for you.
The so-called guest worker programs for non-skilled labor are the smallest and most restrictive immigration programs in existence.
Right.
They were designed to extract labor and send people back. Legal migration is expensive.
Application fees alone can cost more than what many families earn in months.
Right.
Lawyers often cost thousands of dollars.
Right.
Now compare that to history. When Europeans came here, there were no visas, no quotas, no sponsorships, no language tests.
Right.
Poor Europeans didn't need lawyers or degrees. They didn't need wealth or family connections. They got on a boat and they came here.
There were real lines for poor European families at ports like Ellis Island, but the door was wide open.
Yeah.
Today, that door is closed to the poor, especially to Mexicans, Central Americans, and indigenous people.
Right.
While pretending that legal immigration is equally available to everyone.
Right.
So when people say, just do it legally,
What they're really saying is, if you're poor, you don't belong.
Millions of indigenous people didn't move an inch. The border moved over them.
after the US invaded Mexico in 1846, they drew a line on a map in 1848 and said, this is the border now. The irony is people from totally a different continent are telling Mexican indigenous people they are the invaders now. How more hypocritical can a system get? Mexicans are not invading a land that was once theirs to begin with. Indigenous people have been walking this land for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Mexicans predate Anglo settlers in what is now the US by hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And instead of finding a real humane solution for people who've been here thousands of years and are also your neighbors, people treat them like aliens. They are being rounded up, which is another Indigenous Removal Act or Mexican repatriation.
Mexicans are not immigrants. They don't fit the political geographer definition of an immigrant.
In other words, they are a post-colonial ethnic enclave.
Right.
A people who were already here before Anglo invasion and occupation.
Right.
The Mexican US population grew because it was fed by a nation from where it was been ripped apart.
What is now called Mexican immigration is, in reality, the continuation of an indigenous people living within their